I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Good morning. It's Thursday, 4:59 a.m. And I'm about to go all up in this. Oh, yes. Yeah. There's a reason why I had not got any good sleep. I ain't got any good sleep because this has been well, angering me, right? I can't cuss within the first 5 minutes, so I've been angered by and if you look in the description box, you go, it's a long list of videos and long list of people who I'm tagging in this video on this live stream because I want them to know how, well, with the exception of with the exception of the Star Report, shout out to the Star Report, shout out to Afro Think Tank. Their names are tagged up in the description box below. Go look at that if y'all want. But I'm here angered by the other buffoonery I see in the over this case. Now, it happened in Texas, therefore, I'm kind of feeling a lot personal about this. What's going on, May? What's going on, May? I feel very personal about this case in Frisco, Texas. But I gotta ask a question: have you ever heard of a guy named Caysen Allison? So you always hear people talking about, well, if it was the other way around, if the roles was reversed, because since Karmelo Anthony was a black kid who stabbed and stabbed somebody who was white. Well, there's another town that's about 2 hours away from Frisco, Texas. There's a town called Bolton, Texas. Bolton is about 2 hours away. I think it was 2 hours east. And a similar situation had occurred 2 years ago. And I want to sit here and say that, where are you black conservatives at on this Caysen? I think his name is Caysen Mason. So what I'm going to do, see, like I said, I brought the links, but let me go ahead and give you the story here, the timeline of Caysen Mason real quick. Let me give you the timeline, because facts matter with me. None of this grifting that y'all are doing, right? None of the grifting. The grift got to stop. The grift got to stop. So a time okay, the Caysen Allison trial, a timeline into the murder trial, Caysen Caysen, I think that I think it's the name Caysen. Them white boys having black names now. Anyway, Mason accused Belton. I'm sorry, not. Yeah. Whatever. It says the stabbing death after something just happened. Somebody said, I went out. I was talking and I went out. The hell going on? Anyway, you know what? You know what? Let me go back. Let me go back over here. I apologize. Something just happened. Like, what the hell? I was talking to everything too. So let me tell you what's going on. So I'm not gonna play the video for some weird reason. I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you. Now this is Belton, Texas. You know, former student Belton High School is on trial for alleged stabbing. Death of another student occurred on May 20, 2022 in Bell County. May 3rd, 2022, altercations broke up between Caysen Mason, the man accused of murder, and Joe Ramirez in a bathroom at a school shortly before 10 a.m. Police said after the stabbing occurred,
you are locked
Mason,
on Ravens.
I mean Allison, I don't know why I'm saying Mason, Allison, who was 18 at the time, left the school, and the campus was placed on lockdown.
Every day.
Right.
Welcome into another edition of Locked On Ravens.
He was taken into custody after 10 a.m. Ramirez was taken to the hospital.
With you on the Locked On podcast.
He didn't recover.
Thank you so much for being here, making Locked On Ravens a part of your day. Your first listening every single day. And we have daily Ravens coverage for you every Monday through Friday. We
here's all the
weekends.
day 1, day 2, day 3.
Live shows after every Ravens game, after every piece of Ravens news. So we are all Ravens all the time here on Locked On Ravens. Today's episode of Locked On Ravens
getting tired, right? I'm really getting tired of you Negroes coming on.
He's over there.
The roles were reversed.
Here with me, it is Jake of the Exit 52.
This is a roles reversed, and guess
what?
The
Orioles haven't given us much to talk about in the positive way this season. The Ravens, though, 1 week away from the draft. That's always
where is this argument?
Especially when you get the annuals,
white boys,
luncheon, and Eric DeCosta and John Harbaugh.
The white culture. And violence.
Not give away their entire draft.
I hear
more
Jason Whitlock
about the whole Mark Andrews
thing.
Yeah, I think
because this,
you shouldn't believe it, but we always,
the young man,
we always kind of end up taking some of these things at face value. I remember
that's a sign of
one
black
year,
boys.
I think it was the Flyers luncheon.
And black,
and then B, I think
Rashadi might have messed up. Close that. Yeah. But yeah. But a lot of y'all need to understand how stupid some of y'all are trying to realize, trying to say, well, it's all about because of black culture. What's the difference between Karmelo Anthony and Caysen Allison? What's the difference? All right. What's the difference between that? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play another clip. I'm gonna play another clip of day 1. You know, I don't think I don't need to play another clip of this. Of the story, but like I said, it's in the box. Like I said, it's in the description box, y'all. You can see it for yourself. But I noticed that how some of you conservatives and you white supremacists trying to start a race war. When there's a white boy, he did the exact same crime as Karmelo Anthony. Now, there was a $1 million bond on Caysen Madison. No, not Madison. Allison. But y'all don't see y'all going after the judge. I don't see y'all sitting there going after the judge when that young boy was bailed out. What's the difference? Explain that. What's the difference? So where's your Andrew Tate's? Where's y'all's Jason Whitlock's at on this? You know what? You know what though? I'll go ahead and play this. I'll play this on this YouTube. You know, I'll play this real quick. Right here is going to be day 1. And I wonder if people can hear me talking. But yeah, let's play this day 1. Because yeah. Let's start right here. Let's start with this one right here.
In the stabbing of Joe Ramirez at Belton High School back in May of 2022.
News 10's Isabella Quintanilla was in the courtroom all day today. She joins us now outside the Bell County Justice Center with more from the first day of the trial. Isabella.
Yes, that's right, Lauren and Gordon. The 156th District Court was packed today with families, friends, witnesses, and others, all who have been waiting nearly 3 years to learn the fate of now 21-year-old Caysen Allison. We first heard from the state prosecutors who are charging Caysen Allison with murder, saying he was intentionally cutting and stabbing Joe Ramirez, to which Allison pleaded not guilty. His defense attorneys then gave their opening statement implying it was self-defense. Defense attorney Zachary Boyd told the jury, quote, Caysen was in the fight for his life, where he was jumped by 5 friends, end quote. We heard from 5 state witnesses today, including a 911 record custodian, the Belton ISD Director of Safety and Security.
Wait. I want y'all to notice. They ain't saying, well, young white boy stabbed Hispanic boy. I want y'all to notice they didn't say that. I want y'all to notice they didn't say thus far. Well, it was about race. It was about white boys come from a culture that is bad because he had no father in the household. Notice they didn't say that. But guess what? It's the same case. It's a similar case that happened to Karmelo Anthony. What's the difference? You tell me.
2 teachers who saw the aftermath of the stabbing and the school nurse. At the start of the trial, they played 5 911 calls from 2 staff members, 2 students, and a parent. In one of those calls, a girl identified Caysen, claiming she saw him running through the parking lot with a bloody nose. They then played security footage from several cameras showing Joe and 3 others walking into a bathroom, Caysen and another boy walking in shortly after. 5 boys, including Joe, then ran out of the bathroom and split up, with Caysen once again running out shortly after. We also saw footage of Joe running.
No. I'm not going to play the rest of this. Y'all, you see, the thing is, right? The thing is, I'm really getting tired of you Negroes saying, if the roles was reversed, they would be lynchings. Well, this is close enough. A white boy just stabbed a Hispanic boy. So where is this idea? See, I'm gonna keep on drilling this into y'all's heads because I know some people say, well, why do you keep repeating yourself? Because y'all are full of shit. Yeah, I'm 18 minutes into this. I'm 19 minutes into this. So now I'm gonna cuss. Yes, cuz you're full of shit. Yeah, I said it. You're full of shit. Anybody with a brain can sit there and see that it doesn't matter whose race it is, y'all should be identifying, care about a fair trial. You don't see nobody talking about having the quote unquote death penalty for Mr. Allison. But y'all were asking for the death penalty for Mr. Anthony. Explain that. Why? Because these 2 young men got jumped on. Scratch that. I'm saying it a better way. They was alleged to got into altercation. Explain it. Oh yes. Fuck Rilo. Man, Rollo got me hot though, man, the other day. I saw that dumb shit he was saying. V-Dub. I saw that dumb shit Rollo saying. And see, that's why I said, though, I don't know why people support Rollo and Ringo. Rollo's stupid for making them stupid. Talking about there's no racism in Texas and Florida. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? I mean, literally, I'm looking at that nigga. No, hold on. I got to go off on this, y'all. Yeah, I know. I got to go off on this. Yeah. I saw that. I saw that the nigga had to GoFundMe for a camera. Oh, stupid ass nigga gonna sit there and say this stupid ass nigga. Yeah, I got to go off on this shit. An idiot. Man, he was an idiot. Listen, Rollo was an idiot when he was stalking what's her name? He was stalking what's the name on what's the name? What's that YouTuber he was stalking on the street? I'm trying to remember her name. That pro black woman. What's the name? The she for you. Remember back in 2014, 2013, Lashee for you was walking in the street and that nigga walked up by her and said, here's her. Stalking on the damn street. Remember that shit? He needs to shut the fuck up. Stalking ass nigga. Stalking female YouTubers and shit. Dumbass nigga. He need to take his dust back to New York. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He don't know shit about no goddamn Florida. He don't know shit about no Texas. Let me tell you what Rollo needs to do. Right? Rollo needs if Texas is not such a racist, then he needs to go. He needs to go to Vidor. He needs to go to Vidor, Texas, and say, and bring his big swole waterhead ass to Vidor and say, oh man, there ain't racism here. I want Rollo to go to goddamn Jasper and say, hey man, there ain't racism here. Then I want Rollo, because I gotta go in now because I'm hot. I'm hot about that shit. Rollo needs to go to since he said he was in Dallas. He needs to drive to a place called White Settlement, Texas. Yes, there's a real town called White Settlement. And how about he get a hotel room over there then? He ain't staying in no damn hotel. That was a motel. Talking about he was in a hotel. Nigga, there's a difference between a hotel and a motel, nigga. Everybody can sit and see that shit. Dumbass nigga. Following goddamn that sexual deviant Ringo. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, I guess what, Queen? I guess Vidor, Texas ain't racist no more. I guess Orange, Texas ain't racist no more. I guess Cut and Shoot, Texas ain't racist no more. Don't come to my fucking state saying ain't no racism here. Sit down and shut up. Shut your ass up. You big water, you are a failed abortion, motherfucker. You are a failed abortion. Yeah, Sanford, Florida. Everybody know what happened in Sanford, Florida? What the fuck are you talking about? Hell, a white boy went up and filmed $1 in Florida and shut it up. That's where kid got that black kid he gave the, yeah. George Zimmerman shot Trayvon Martin in Florida. Jacksonville, yeah. What the fuck he talking about? There's no racism in the South. Big waterhead ass nigga. Yeah, Jasper. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? The reason why, let me tell you something, George. George, my first beef with the sisterhood. There was a woman named, there was a YouTuber by the name of Miss Archduchess. Some of y'all remember who she was, right? My first beef with a female YouTuber, she went by the name of Miss Archduchess. So there was a guy named, I forgot his name now. His name just escaped me. He was in Jasper. I wish Rudent was here because Rudent would tell me the name. And I'm not talking about the guy. I'm not talking about the guy that was dragged. There was a second heinous murder that happened 5 years later. What's his name? Jared Wright. That's the name. Jared Wright was found. He had a white. His wife was a white woman. So Jared Wright was found hung in the piney woods outside the city of Jasper. Jasper is like going to Mississippi. East Texas is like Mississippi. I don't go to East Texas. The only time I went to East Texas was Nacogdoches. Crockett, Texas. I don't go nowhere further. I don't go to the east side of I-45. Anything east of I-45, I don't go. Because I know how bad it is over there. Marshall, Texas. So what the fuck Rollo gonna sit there and say, yeah, I gotta cook the nigga. Gonna sit, ain't no racism around here. And he's part of the Edomites. Anybody who use these biblical terms, Edomites and all that tights, get the fuck off. You don't know shit about the history. You know, y'all want to call people the black Edomites. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Yeah. I went to Nacogdoches. Nacogdoches is right there on the, right there. If you go 2 hours east, you'll touch Louisiana. You go to Orange. Don't go there. I don't go to them places. This nigga gonna talk about ain't no racism in Texas, ain't no racism in Florida. What the fuck you? What nigga? Do you read? Nigga, do you fucking read? Now, let me move on, right? Let me move on because I was gonna do a day two. Let me go over here then. You know what? I think that it's my computer is doing this. I think this is my computer. But anyway, right? Let's play this real quick. It's day two. Let's get back to here. So y'all said, so this lady said Caysen Allison did not want to fight. Well, wait a minute. On the news, y'all said, when it comes to social media, y'all said that Karmelo Anthony was asking for trouble for bringing a knife. Wait a minute. But this young white boy brought a knife too. What's the difference? Both those two young men bought knives, and it's not illegal to bring knives into a school, because I used to bring knives. Why? Because we used to do shit with knives. We used to do some of us in football, we use knives to trim shit out. Cut strings and shit. Some of us are in agriculture class. Yes, in agriculture class, because if you're in a small town in Texas, we have ag class, and some of us we bring our knives to cut on hay, to cut on hay strings, to cut on rubber, or cut on rope, any material that we need to do to tie the animal down into a trailer. So it is not unusual, angry man. It's not unusual, Jason Whitlock, for young boys to bring knives to school, especially if you are in a small Texas town where they have a lot of agriculture-based schools. Stupid jackasses. Let me play this. Wait. So again, I'm gonna say this again. Both this boy, this white dude right here, this white boy, Mr. Allison, brought a knife. Is he called a Doug? Is he called gangster rapper? As what the black conservative perspective is trying. Is he a Doug? Mr. Pastor Jordan Wells, is he a Doug? Pastor Wells, why you over there tap dancing to buttermilk biscuits? Huh? Is this white boy Doug? Explain that. Come on, explain that part. Oh wait, hold on. It went black also. What the hell going on?
Running down the main hallway, bleeding onto the floor and then collapsing. Blood immediately began to pool as teachers and staff quickly surrounded him. Many of Joe's family and friends were in tears as they watched this all play out. One witness, the first to get to Joe, said, quote, "His breathing was rapid and shallow. It appeared to me as we are still hearing from state."
And nobody said it's about race. Notice nobody said it's about race. Like I said, the links of all these stories in the description box, because yes, everything I said, everything I researched is in the description box. So I want nobody to say, well, because nobody mentioned race, but it was a white dude stabbing and killing a person who is not white. But nobody's saying about race. But since Matt Walsh made that point, it was about race. Y'all went ahead and jumped on it. Anyway, let me go to another point. Let me go to another point, right? Because something is evil at foot. There's something evil at foot, right? And before I go there, I'm gonna put this up for a reason. gonna put this up for a reason, because we know how some of you white supremacists are. So I'm going to protect my own ass, right? I'm going to protect my own ass. So I'm gonna put this up real quick. Oh yes. So we're gonna put this up real quick. We're gonna scroll down. Where is it at? Where is my wish I had this thing queued up in the right spot. Oh yes. Let me get this queued up because I'm hot. I'm pissed. All right. So yes, I'll put this up here just for a minute because I'm going to address this racist piece of shit. I'm going to address this racist motherfucker right here. And I'm doing this at risk because I know these types of people need to be called out on YouTube as well. They need to be called out. Right? And I'm going to play it. Don't worry. I'm play this shit.
What's up, everyone? Jeremy here from the quartering, and this case keeps getting more weird.
Yeah, the quartering. A flirting with white supremacist channel. All right.
More weird. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you want me to stay on all of the latest with this. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow the channel. It helps immensely. It's hard to find these videos, especially given the topic, and I would greatly appreciate your support. Now, some very interesting new news came out as the family of the accused plus that they've raised apparently for their kids' legal defense.
Well, wait a minute. That's
They're
their
going to
money.
make sure they get a new house and pay for.
Well, wait a minute. That's their money. Why does it concern you? It's their money. Why does it concern you? Wait, hold on. No. I got to put this up. I got to put this up here. Hold on. Yeah, I got to put this up. Why does it concern you? Huh? Why does it concern you?
For security, because people have been saying mean words to them. Now, I don't know. Given that Karmelo has been set free, it seems like they have all the protection they would ever need, but we'll get into that. Also,
protection they ever need. Well, wasn't the judge also was being threats of her own safety? I guess you
it would appear that they didn't even pay their kids bail.
And it's called donations. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me leave that alone.
According to a new report, the bail was paid in entirely. For his bail fund.
Why is it your business? When Dylan Roof went up in South Carolina and shut up that church up, you back then in 2015, you didn't say a word. You didn't say a word back then. So why all of a sudden now in 2025? Because someone donate money and bail them out. Because they didn't pay their own bail, that means there's something suspicious happened. Guess what? There's some people I bailed out of jail before. Does that mean though? Where in the law saying that person have to bail them? The person have to have their own money to bail themselves out. I can bail somebody else out if I choose to. See how stupid you sound saying that? Yeah,
Make no mistake about it. This is only the beginning of the money that is going to flow into this family, as they are now trying to pretend that this is the quote unquote exact same thing as Kyle Rittenhouse.
No, we ain't gonna talk about. Don't run by that behind that Kyle Rittenhouse argument. Let's talk about that Caysen, the Caysen Allison. Then do that though, because it happened in the same state, within almost the same geographical location within the state of Texas, and that was a white boy stabbing a Hispanic boy. But you ain't gonna talk about that, huh? You're not gonna talk about that, huh? Let's go and continue.
I'm not kidding you. I've got a second video later today about the judge and about their new lawyer and about his braggadocious selfies. That's insane. Let's get into the story.
Wait, his braggadocious. Listen, I'm so pissed off, and I was supposed to be calm, but since Rallo was mentioned in the chat room, I had to go off. But how many times did George Zimmerman receive donations? How many times Dylan Roof received donations? The officer that had shot Mike Brown, he received donations. So what are you talking about? This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. But anyway, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link, and I hope, yeah, exactly, Mel. And Amber Geiger, hold on. Amber Geiger received donations and bail money. And people are funding for her legal fund. Nobody saying a word about that. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Man, I'm very hot because of the hypocrisy that's being played out. And I don't consider myself pro-black. I don't wear those labels like pro-black. I'm not FBA. I don't play that FBA ADOS card or that Pan-African card or none of that shit. But as a black man, I'm not going to allow you to be hypocritical because this person is of a different, doesn't look like you. You want to make judgments based on this person because the Anthony kid is black while the Allison kid is white. You're going to have a problem. But it's okay for the Allison kid. But it's racism. But Allison stabbed a Mexican. No talk of racism. But Karmelo Anthony stabbed this young man, this young white man, is racism. It's ghetto. It's black boys being thugs and criminals. Was Caysen Allison a thug? See, let me tell you what needs to happen, right? Let me tell you what needs to happen. What needs to happen? They need to start suing y'all. some of you content creators who talking out of pocket. The quartering needs to be sued for instigating a race war, because that's what the quartering is doing. You go to his channel. Rollo, with his big waterhead ass, Candace Owens, no. Candace Owens didn't say anything, so let me just kick Candace Owens out of this. Brandon Tatum, the black conservative perspective. The so-called Reverend Jordan Wells. Jason Whitlock, they need to be sued for defamation and witness tampering. He's not going to get a fair trial because y'all putting out this bullshit out in the atmosphere. Oh, and you know who also needs to be sued? Matt Walsh, because Matt Walsh took this story. Nobody heard of this story. Nobody heard this story until Matt Walsh took this story, got him on the internet and said, well, this is a young black kid, and this is black culture. And all the rest of you Negroes, you coon-ass Negroes, went ahead and y'all took and ran. And Anger Man, you need to be sued too. See, Queen Sunk is okay. What's going on, Queen?
Nothing. How you doing?
All right. But I was hot though. I was hot with all that's why I couldn't even sleep. I'm sorry, I couldn't even sleep. I was so hot. I was so pissed. Looking at all these hypocrisies. I was watching Angry last night. I was pissed that this nigga gonna sit there trying to do this. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what he getting. That's what liberals and Black Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter have nothing to do with this shit. Jackball fucking idiot. But like I said, if y'all want to watch it, watch what I just go in my description box. You'll see all the links that I put up so y'all can see it for yourselves. Because the only people who said something, who brought this up to that brought to my attention was Afro Think Tank, and shout out to him because I'm thinking about subbing to his channel. Me and him I'm starting to like him. Me and him starting greeting a whole lot of things. But I'm a sub to Afro Think Tank's channel, and and the Star Report even asked the same question. Allison, Caysen Allison, and Karmelo Anthony did the same crime. They ended up, they did the same thing. They got attacked. They stabbed somebody. And guess what? It's in the same. Well, it's only 200 miles. No, not 200. It's 2 hours apart. It's a 2-hour drive. It's a 2-hour drive between Frisco and Belton.
The only reason this is getting the attention is getting the big boy stab right there. That's how it is.
Mm-hmm. And then right. And then you get, huh?
I said there's not these self-hate Negroes sitting up here putting their self-hate on that boy. He is innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to let due process happen and keep their mouth closed because nobody knows what went on except for him. One of them is dead and the other one hasn't spoken yet. So should nobody have nothing to say really, because we haven't seen no video. We've only heard one eyewitness report as to what happened. So everybody needs to be quiet and wait for the facts of the case to come out.
Right. But I hope this begins the black Negro, the black conservative wake up call. I want these niggas to be sued after all this. I hope whatever leftover money, the leftover money, I hope they start getting sued. I hope these niggas like Anger Man and Whitlock and them and that old fruitcake ass nigga who work at for I forgot his name. He's supposed to be this black conservative, but he's at the PragerU channel. He's at the PragerU channel. He's still talking about this case. How he wearing some bubblegum colored jacket on. How you doing? You know, I don't know why because he was going after the Maisie Lucas and shit over this. Yeah, sue them. Sue all these black conservatives. Sue them. I want to see this happen. For defamation, sue every one of these black conservatives. The only black conservative I respect is Ricky Manor and Anthony Brian Logan. And I got to say O'Shea. I got to put O'Shea because O'Shea came out and said, you know, we got to support, Carmelo Anthony. Other than that, we need to start. There need to be a list of all these black content creators who want to grift and knock them down a peg or two, over here. Rod Smith. Hold on. You talking about Rod Smith? Is that his name? Is that his name, George?
You talking about the gay dude?
Yeah. Oh, that's his name. Okay, I'm a gay conservative. How you gonna be gay and conservative? Because you go against conservatism. But anyway, you know what? I'm gonna get out of that. I'm gonna get out of that part. All right. Yeah, Rod Smith. Because Rod Smith was talking about, hey, I got lawyers that deep. Because I guess somebody told him that they're coming for him legally. Let it happen. Let it happen. And then fucking ass Andrew Tate, not Andrew Tate. I got my, that's for a whole other video. But when it comes to Brandon Tatum, I'm talking about Brandon Tatum. Sorry, wrong name. With Brandon Tatum keep talking about you need to keep y'all hands to yourselves. Well, nigga, you been putting your hands on them white young boys on them college campuses. No, you need to keep your hands to yourself and stop bucking up to everybody. No, sue his ass too. Put a lawsuit on these coon ass niggas. I'm for it. I want that. I want sue them coon ass niggas for defamation and slander. And in fact, though, I'll go crazy with the shit. Say it's jury tampering. Yeah, I'll go crazy with the shit. With that leftover money, yeah, I'll pick two of them niggas to sue, two of them. So if you hit one, you hit the other one, and they get that work. The rest of them will fall in line. They'll shut the fuck up and get old CJ Pearson too. Sue him too. Shit, I'm for it. But like I said, this right here. I'm not going to tell you what my plans are or what my ideas are. Y'all this case, it's already bad enough with Trump, right? It's already bad enough with Trump and the manosphere and all that. But this case, y'all about to get me to jump off that cliff. And I'm not sure if I want to jump off that cliff, but if you push me off that cliff, understand. I'm gonna land right on top of these niggas' heads. I'm just saying.
On top of their head.
Yeah, because what I'm about to do will not be on YouTube. See, some of these problems will not be addressed on YouTube. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I ain't going to say anything else because I'm tired. I'm tired of the talking points, and people don't want to solve. And people don't want to solve a goddamn thing. No, you want me to jump off that cliff? Okay, but I understand something. I'm gonna land right on top of your head. And you got Ringo TV Raw. Don't get me started. Ringo TV Raw going to sit there and say something about, yeah, man, he's at fault. And Ringo, I thought, though, man, you supposed to be Hebrew Israelite. I thought you Hebrew Israelite was supposed to be for that. And here come Rollo. And V-Dub, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I got to scroll up. Here. Let me go ahead and scroll up. Because V-Dub said, yeah. Where's V-Dub at? Yeah. We don't need to hear. You right about that shit. Talking about he had GoFundMe for a camera. Hey, I saw that shit. I saw that dumbass shit. Yeah, and V-Dub said he gonna cook the dog shit out Rollo and Ringo. Yeah, let it. I hope you do, V-Dub, because see, I'm getting me tired of people trying to dance with those Buttermilk biscuits.
Ooh.
Stupid ass nigga.
Oh wow.
Oh, weird ass nigga. And Ringo's the one that try to set Rollo up with that white girl. But here he still has head up Ringo's ass. That white girl talked all shit about how funky that nigga is.
Mm-hmm.
I have to wash my body with what's that shit? Exfoliants to take the smell off of me and shit.
Yeah, to wash somebody with what?
Exfoliants, the grain, the soap with the grain in it.
Oh, exfoliants. Okay.
Exfoliants, yeah. To take out the smell of him off of her and shit.
That means he's a demon.
Huh?
I said that means he's a demon.
Shit. Oh, dumbass nigga. I'm getting really tired of niggas who dumb talking. Stop talking. You got no business to talk. Shit. For real. But anyway, what's going with you, Queen? Because I ran out of gas because I was going to cook, but it was going to be slow burn. But when V-Dub mentioned Rollo's name, I got into my emotions. I'm sorry, got into my emotions. I was not even going to bring him up. But when I saw that video he did yesterday, I said, "What the fuck was that?" The nigga made not one but two videos saying that dumbass shit.
When did that stabbing happen?
You talking about the white boy?
Yeah.
May 3rd, 2022.
2000 who?
22.
22?
Yeah.
And it's just now going to trial?
Mm-hmm. He's 21 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's 21 now. So I'm like, listen. why ain't they ain't calling it racist? Why ain't they ain't calling it? Oh, it was about white boys and white white women are single mothers and all that shit.
Because it's not the racist.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
One, the Mexican boy could be considered white, and two, the white folks feel like they have the right to kill anybody they want. So there's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man. I couldn't sleep though. I slept like for what 2-3 hours. And shit.
Can't let no self-hate Negro keep you up at night and take your ass to sleep.
I'm just so incensed, but with this buffoonery, I just like it. Oh my God, I just feel like ooh, you know. But I understand. You're right. You're right. It's just that I see these niggas. They just talking and talking, and then the world. You know, the people who they rather vote for Trump in. Vote for a piece. No, I ain't gonna say it on YouTube. They voted for a person in office who's destroying not just the country but the world itself, and y'all still trying to back it up. Come on.
Yeah, because he's gonna get them control over me.
Mm-hmm. All because they want control over the woman. I ain't worried about control of a woman. Shit, I'm too busy trying to control my damn self. Shit, I'm over here mad about to go the fuck off. Shit, I was doing a good job for 5 minutes until somebody mentioned Rollo and Ringo. But anyway, I lost it. So shit. Yeah. Shit, I'm having a hard time trying to control myself. Shit. Man. The fuck?
It be that way sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Rob Smith gonna sit there and go after the amazing Lou Lucas. The black conservative perspective trying to go after calling the amazing Lucas the amazing bottom. Wait a minute, hold on, bro. Why would you call him the amazing bottom? That's like you have him before and he's amazing. Why call him the amazing bottom for? I never called no other man the amazing bottom. That's like me. You're indicating that you have sex with this man, and you're like, hold on.
He called him the amazing bottom.
Yeah, call him the amazing bottom. I'm like, who you call? I'm like, what? Yeah, and May, yes, Professor Tim Wilson was talking about it, and he's kind of he's gay, so he's kind of looking at it. I don't know. I was like, I don't think you don't understand. I mean, yeah. I watched what's going on in Scotland. I watched that shit was going on in Scotland over there. Yeah, man. I watched from foreign news. And that what needs to happen. But anyway, yeah. I see BGS was watching us so closely and shit.
Man, because that was a good live stream. So he needed the grip out for me. Fuck BGS, bitch ass.
Yeah. It is, man. It is a win.
He did all that punk ass shit in my chat. And then I went over there and he ain't even let me on the panel.
Yeah, I saw May on the panel. But I didn't know what she said though. But I kind of laughed at it. I went to bed.
BGS is not important enough for me to leave my stream to go see his. So when my stream ended, I went over there and I sat back there for a good 10 minutes. He ain't let me up, so I left.
Whoa. Uh-oh. May said this, and yes, though, y'all, I'm eating because, you know, I don't know. I'm eating because I'm nervous. Anyway, well, B just said the rainbow is a part of the manosphere. DEI, DEI BGS. I hope somebody clip that. I want somebody to clip that. BGI BGS.
I don't want to put it.
Better yet, he wants to. Yeah. So, well, it's 6:03 a.m. So, yeah, 6:03 a.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. So, man, I ran out of gas because I just. Anyway.
Well, the boy at home now.
Huh? Yeah. So
now these white folks is what people do with this money as if it's any of their business.
But they need to have a security for the judge though. They need to have security for the judge. You know.
Like what?
Have security for the judge.
You Borgen.
I'm Borgen. They need to have security. They need to have security for the judge. Hold on. Hey, type one in the chat room if you can hear me. Hold on. I'm gonna say this again. Hold on. Let's put this. Yeah, type one if y'all can hear me in the chat room. Okay, May said, do you realize that including rainbow changes everything? These men have no standing on pushing any of these gender-based complaints about masculine and feminine roles that's binary. Yeah, see? George Golden said, the thing about these manosphere, manosphere conservatives is that they love to call people gay. However, they call Trump daddy and make muscular AI pics of him.
Oh no.
May said, do you realize that means that they have no standing of speaking on what women need to do? See? Yeah. I'm laughing at this shit. I'm laughing at this shit. You know, I wonder what the other manosphere luminaries think of what BGS just said though. I'm gonna go ahead and download that shit. I'm gonna download that shit. That was crazy. That was crazy. You know. So yeah. Oh man. Well, I got this off my chest. You know, I got this off my chest. I wanted to start this up, be more professional. You know, but I allowed that Rollo thing got that Rollo shit got to my okay. They're about to have a revolution. Oh, okay. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, but this probably might be my last time talking about the Carmelo Anthony thing, unless something else pops off. You know. Because I felt personal with this. It was kind of personal for me. You know.
I ain't got no comment. I just need justice to do what it does.
True. I just feel it. I feel it's more personal because it's here, and it's more you know, the tension is raw. So yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel some I feel some of this in a personal way. So yeah, you know, and the hypocrisy and the racism and shit. You know, that's all. So yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want him to get a fair trial.
A fair trial. That's all I want too. A fair trial. That's all I want. A fair trial. Oh, but I'm a black Edomite. Yeah, I'm a black Edomite. Mm-hmm. Stop using stupid ass terms. Edomites and Esau and all that bullshit. Nobody don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
Them people don't even exist anymore. What the fuck you talking about?
Y'all crazy.
Esau and Edomite and all that shit. I don't care about that shit. But yeah. You know what? I'm a griff real quick. I'm a griff my ass off real quick. Yeah, like go ahead and donate. Go ahead and donate. You know, it's right here. Go ahead and donate. Shit. Y'all here watching. Y'all here watching me. Go ahead and donate. Oh, and to you niggas who want to invite me to y'all's panels, hey, donate to me first, because I'm not gonna show up to y'all's panels. Donate to me first, all right? I need like maybe donate like $25, maybe 50. You know, depending on how I feel. Yeah, just donate, and then I'll show on your panels. Otherwise, don't try to tag me to invite me to y'all punk ass panels and shit. For real. I you know, if you want some entertainment, do it then. And since we own this, right? Anger Man, I don't want to hear not a goddamn thing about it's black culture and black culture is violent. Anger Man, look at you. Anger Man, let's look at you. You see this, Anger Man? This is twice you brandish weapons out on people. Twice, Anger Man. I forgot to put this up here at the beginning for angry man, angry bitch. I call him. Fuck that nigga. Shit. Yeah, I got that. I got that all off my chest too. You know. But you said though you want to fight me, Queen. You said you want to fight me on about something. I guess Queen is busy. Hello, Queen. Queen Sunkiss. Oh, she probably busy. She busy shit. She busy. But yeah, talking about I'm a leader. The hell I'm not. Shit. But yeah. Oh, thank y'all for the donations from last week, though. I gave some personal thank you for some of the people on my yeah, she must have dropped off. Yeah, she must have dropped off. So I want to thank y'all for for the donation for last week, especially on my buymeacoffee.com thing, and gave me some donations. And let me see here. Yeah. I already know that. I already know about that. He been messy as hell, though, man. He been messy and shit. You know. So yeah, he been mad messy as hell. So yeah. But talking about co-ed, man. You don't, man. I can. Oh, you can come back in 10. Oh, in 15 minutes. Okay. Okay then. I'm gonna hold on as long as I can, though, Queen. I'm gonna hold on as long as I can, cause yeah. I think y'all gonna win. Oh, okay. I really don't care. I don't care. I don't care about that shit. I don't care about that shit. About some damn poll. You know. But I really am offended by having me, with dumbass on that other poll, because no, you want to talk about intellectual? Put me with fucking BGS. Put me with BGS, because because I actually could talk to BGS, and I have no personal animosity, because my issue with BGS is not personal. It's never was personal with BGS. It's those niggas who surrounding him I have a personal beef with. It's some niggas, his sycophants I got a problem with. Like what's his name? What's that nigga's name over there? Damn. Chaos Reign. Chaos Reign. I have personal problems with his old goofy ass, with his strawberry shortcake sounding ass. Yeah, BJS is just telling history lies. No, BJS is not nice. He ain't nice. Yeah, fuck that poll and the motherfucker who created. Yeah, fuck Soul. I don't give a fine fuck, man. So I told Soul, leave me out of that bullshit. Cause see, what he needs to understand, right? Some of us are trying to go somewhere. Some of us are trying to go to a certain place. And what happened last week, it has potential to blow up. And I think Queen and myself has the potential blowing up. And I think Queen gonna blow up before I do. I might blow up. I ain't putting too much stock on myself. I ain't putting too much stock on myself, but I think Queen is gonna blow up. Especially after that, you gotta laugh a little. May, I can't laugh. I can't laugh, because no, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't laugh. Not with these. Not with these dumbass clowns. I can't. And they so oblivious what's going on. So I wish I could laugh, but I can't. Queen be growling, barking, putting folks in headlocks. Yeah, you like a show. I don't find the shit funny. It's not. Yeah. Yeah. He needs to understand. See, so and that's my problem with these these so-called YouTubers, these so-called content creators that came around after the pandemic, right? These post-pandemic folks. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And this is the reason why Reg got rid of them. All right. Yeah, something went wrong with Chaos. He seemed nice, but now he appears to have a session with black women swirlers. Man, listen, Mel, it's deeper than that, Mel. It's deeper than that, Mel. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, Mel. One of these days, I'm gonna go to Blog Talk Radio and I'm gonna dig up those old shows when Chaos Reign kept talking about another man's booty hole. I kid you not. Chaos Reign kept talking about anal sex and shit. Like, why are you and this guy talking for 2 hours about anal sex? Why? What do we need to talk about that? Okay, gay men do that, and can we carry on the topic to something else? No, man, we got to talk about it. I said, you know what? This show is not for me. I'll come back in 2 hours. I don't want to hear all that shit. I don't want. I did not want to hear that. And I'm gonna go to Blog Talk Radio, and I'm gonna dig that up. It's gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a while to dig it up, but it's there. It's there. Him and Dawal Israel. You know. Yeah. Queen said, if I want to laugh, I'll go watch a comedian. Not these Negroes. Yeah. Let me shut up because I do have a tendency to laugh at the wrong shit. Chaos in the gay sphere. See, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. Get out of there. You get out of there on that one. But yeah, man, I'm just sitting there like, bro, why are we having shows about a man's butt? I mean, men, what men do. I mean, you know, are you telling to the world that you're homo too? You're a homosexual? Okay, so let's just move on. All right, you gay? Okay, fine. Let's move on. Yeah, man, but we got to do something with these gays. Okay, what you want to do to the gay people? They need to be, and you know, it's Dawal, and here's Dawal. You know, Dawal wants them to be non-existent at this point, and Dawal is no longer around. Dawal died, but when was it? When Dawal passed away? Dawal passed away. When was this? 2000. It was recent. I want to say 2021, 22-ish, around that. You know, it was around. I'll say between 2020 to 2022. You know, around that time period when he passed away. If not earlier. But anyway, yeah, talking about anal sex, like. We ain't trying to hear that. How are y'all gonna talk 4 hours about that shit? Like, come on, bro. But you over here trying to talk about everybody else. Chaos Reign, get the fuck out of here. I better not find that Blog Talk show, cause I'll go ahead and download that shit and play it. I'll play that shit, and Tyrone will allow me to play it because it was on his platform, because it was Talk Real Solutions channel, and I will play that motherfucker. Was he old? Dawa was like what? Dawa was like what? His early 50s and shit when he passed away. Dawa did not like me at all. Dawa did not like me at all because he saw me one time talking about well you know he's you know because he didn't like me because I didn't like because I can't stand Renee. I cannot stand Renee because Renee can't stand me because for other reasons, and I'm not gonna mention it on here, but it had something to do with dating and shit. Well, you don't like black women, huh? I'm shaking my head like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, whatever. Nobody said that. But anyway, what are you talking about black women at all? I remember he put a meme on Facebook said that Bill Clinton was gay because he had bags under his eyes, and that is from him having his butt. Man, come on. You see that's that bullshit he be saying. That's that bullshit he be saying. Renee Black, yeah, her, that one, yeah, her. She can't stand my ass. She can't stand me though. She, man, she would get up in everybody's nerves, man. She be like, man, like, are you that damn radical that it's like though she's so radical that no matter what you say is always gonna be wrong. You can't deviate. You can't have a different opinion with her because she be asking, when the last time you experienced racism? I tell her, well, I experienced racism in such a way. Well, mind you, this is 2014, right? 2013, 2014. So I told her back then, well, listen, I haven't experienced it since for the past 4 or 5 years. Oh my God, you experience it every day, like as if though I'm supposed to just be having your fucking experience. My God, she want everybody have her experience. Like shit, relax. Damn, you always mad? You always mad and shit. Yeah, like everything is a slight on black people or black women. Yeah. Everything to her is a slight. Like I be sitting there like, oh man, I like how old girl look. Oh, I like what I like what this thing looks like. I could be talking about some geopolitical shit. She be talking about why she ain't talking about the black community. Like, woman, I be looking at her like, are you crazy? I don't got time to talk about the same shit you want to talk about all the time. Oh, I don't have to have the same opinion as you. You do that to every black person. Every black person who showed up, you try to do this litmus test. Like everybody was like, man, man, we talking about some other shit. And I remember listen, there was a woman named Two Fly from Diamonds Radio. She went over there and tried to warn her about me. Well, you better watch out for Big J. Do you know? First of all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie when I'm about to say this. I was trying to smash a old girl. Okay, so how can you claim? I'm talking to Renee. I say, Renee, if you think I'm against black love, right? Why are you so mad when I'm trying to smash and get with this black woman over here? Stop it. Just stop. You sound ridiculous doing that shit. You want to argue that every other black man who got with a white woman when it's time when the black man is talking to a black woman? Oh, don't date him. Don't talk to him. The fuck are you? There's something wrong with you. Damn. That's why Syed or Pate this can't stand my ass. He can't stand my ass over there. And that's why you don't see me go on that channel anymore either. But especially after the last time I was over there. Fucked it. Fuck him and fuck her too. Am I right? Like nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Nobody said that shit. It's like though anybody who deviates or have a different experience, it's automatic. You automatically a coon, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, man. I know who coons are. Your Jason Whitlocks are coons. Your Brandon Tatums, they are coons. Shit. But yeah. But anyway, back to Dawa, man. That Dawa and Chaos Reign, bro. I was like, get the fuck out of here, man, y'all. If I hear y'all talk about a booty hole again, somebody's booties and ass cheeks, and what's inside of a man's butt, I'll scream. If y'all strike that conversation again, I'll scream. We don't care. The women don't care, and certainly us men. And I'm assuming that all of us who was there were straight. We didn't don't want to care about what's in another man's ass. Jeez. I'm just saying. Chaos Reign, y'all gotta watch out for him though. I'm telling you right now, he's on that little, he's Kumsi Kumsa. All right, he Kumsi and he might be Kumsa'ing. Who knows? Kumsi Kumsa. Oh shit. But yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna cut this short, y'all. I'm gonna cut this short. I thought about going for the 2-hour mark. I'm not gonna make a 2-hour mark. I gotta chill. All right, I gotta chill because I got that all off my chest and shit. About this this Anthony the Karmelo Anthony and this Caysen. Listen, this white boy has a black name, Caysen. Hold on, Caysen Allison. That is a black name. And you know what I'm noticing? White boys be having these black names. Tyrone. Huh? I never saw a white boy named Tyreek. I saw a white boy named I had a roommate. He was a white boy named Tyreek. Like, what the fuck? You never see no white boy named Tyreek. Tyreek, what the fuck? Tyreek, what? Huh? That was weird. I was saying, Tyreek. Everybody looking around. They They thought I was talking to a nigga. No, that little goofy ass white boy over there. That little white nerd over there and shit. Like, what the fuck? Shit. Anyway, let me jump off of here, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some sleep too. Yeah, I'm gonna get me some sleep. I'm gonna get in the shower first, because I don't want to be like Rollo stinking ass. So I'm gonna take my black ass and get some of this Old Spice. Get this Old Spice and that 24-hour Old Spice and bathe myself in this motherfucker. Because, you know, I ran out of homemade soap. So, yeah, I brought me some of this Old Spice. I'm going to bathe my ass. They love our swag. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Shit. Yeah, that must be. But I'm like, white boy named Caysen. Tyreek, huh? White boy named that. Tyrone. Wait a minute. There's a white dude named Tyrone? What? Shit. I guess so. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off of here. I might be live tomorrow morning. Because I was in the white manosphere part. I was in the white manosphere yesterday, and I had to address the Honey Badger radio crew about something that they did 10 years ago. And it was kind of hypocrisy, you know, what she was trying to say now. But anyway, I had to bring that up to their attention. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and jump off of here. And I'll see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.